In 2005, I was reading a lot about emergence, or self-organizing systems, where you start at the bottom with a set of very simple rules, which, after running their course, lead up to something big and interesting. I was eager to bring this approach to my painting, so I wrote up some very simple rules, grabbed a canvas, and got to it. The canvas was divided into a grid with 25 squares. I put down some paint, then picked a square and looked at the 4 squares immediately adjacent to it. Were they darker or lighter than the square I had selected? If the surrounding squares were darker, I would add a dark blue glaze. If they were lighter, a light yellow glaze. And if it were a tie, a red glaze. Now, this process had the potential to run forever, so with each turn, I would paint one less square than I did in the previous turn. And each step would be photographed, so I'd have a record of this for later. I wasn't so much interested in the rules playing out perfectly. I wanted to work some human imperfection into the system, so I judged the lightness and darkness of the squares by eye. The end result wasn't as interesting as I had hoped, so I didn't bother to continue with this series. Since this piece is very much about the process used to make it, rather than the final object, I thought this video would be a better way to present this project than a gallery wall would have been.